Hi. So, I have here a sandwich bag. I have a couple of Sharpies, and I did have over here, right, I had some paper that I make notes on. It's been a while. So instead of writing on the bag, which is hard, I'm going to write on here. So 80, 32. Screws, 3. Proms, 2. Feet, 2. And, but here's the secret to being organized. 5, 0, 0, 3, 0, 1, 5. Along with this note, I have included the serial number. So, now, where am I going to put these? Well, back in the same machine. At this moment, but should they get separated, I know where they are. Now, around the way here, on a SuperPET, I have seen a great pile of things. So, I'm not even sure how many bags I might need for this. And I know you can't see this. There's just so much I can't even move this safely yet. What I have over here, and I know you can't see, is quite a few chips. I'm going to put them all in one bag. Some keyboard parts from, I'm not even sure from what. There's PET things here. Maybe also the screws. Oh, there's a PET key. The screws from that keyboard on the 8032. But right now, before, I'll be right there. I'll be right there. This is all about getting organized. And there are some funny chips here. Oh. Okay. I found oracles. Isn't that magic? So, just a moment, because I want to get this SuperPET and bring it over there. But, I've got to get this stuff off and set aside all the screws that I think belong with that 8032. There's also keyboard springs here. I'll show you the bag. Just a moment. here, we are done. So I'm going to come back. Now, these are things I'm not sure why they're even out where they were, but you know they are. So here we have the screws that I believe, I should zip that up, or go with the keyboard with this machine. So I'm going to just pop it in. There's also a couple of keys, but they're not the ones that are missing. And then this is a whole lot of stuff to do with a Commodore 64 keyboard. Springs, keys, things, and they're all pretty dirty. I'm going to put them over there. Now here, this is interesting. And you know what? I got to do something here. These are chips, and including an EPROM that does not have a cover on it. And I'm not sure. See, an EPROM is an erasable, programmable, read-only memory device. And they can be blanked with sunlight or other light. Well, there hasn't been a whole lot of sunlight in here. But this EPROM does not have anything covering its window, which means it may have already been compromised, although I think it was mostly in the dark. What do I have here? Well, I guess there's a bunch of other chips in here. What I'm going to do is make sure it's facing down in the bag and put it in there. I think these are all chips from a PET of some sort. I think. They could be. They might be. Anyway, they're at least now in a bag. Now, I did want to bring the SuperPET over here. Turning it up. You know, you can adjust the screen up and down on these machines, but it looks to me like the little thing that would stick out on this one is not sticking out. Maybe you have to use a screwdriver. Alright, I'm just going to peek inside the SuperPET to see what's going on. See, that's the problem with having two things behind each other on the table. Just a moment. Inside the SuperPET. Oh. Well, there is no board for the SuperPET. Interesting. Is it plugged in? It is not. Here is a paperclip. Let me look inside. A moment. See what else is going on. Everything looks like it's there. Nothing looks like it's missing. There's also a little note here that says squeaks, no video, monitor works, SuperPET board out. So, let's see if that continues. I had hoped to show the SuperPET, but without the SuperPET board, it is just an 8032. It squeaks. So that seems pretty accurate. So I'm suspecting, because I say the monitor works, that at some point I must have, I've never taken a monitor off of a PET, but I must have, the cable is long enough to reach it to a place next door to another machine. So, there are video problems. Joy of joys. But here we have an 8032 with some extra parts sitting there, as well as somewhat of a keyboard here. And this does look like it's the right keyboard. It may be that this soon will be cannibalationed. Time to take parts from one machine and use them in another. Let me just look over at this SuperPET. It does look like the keyboard is the same. But before I go to any craziness, I want this to burn in and see that everything seems fine. And I can ponder what to do about the machine over there that seems to be working, but not working. I have not looked into the video on one of these in a long time. There are many things it could be. So I will ponder that. So we're going to burn this in. We're going to think about that. I would put it around here, but there's really not much to see. But this is continuing to say Commodore Basic 4.0. And there is no smoke. So, that's a good sign. So we'll let this do its thing. This one, I don't know, I'm trying to get the table clear, so maybe I'll set it down somewhere. I can always look at it at another time. This stuff still has to be sorted and figured. And yes, it is possible that I'll try and play a game of pool before I fill this up again. So here we have it, an 8032. Looking pretty happy. One step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. We'll be in touch. We'll talk SuperPET. Bye for now.